Transforming himself from a skinny teenager to a world-famous Iron Man, Shameen Adams is proof that nothing is impossible. I met up with him at the Dragon Power gym to learn some of this USN ambassador's best muscle building tips.
Shameen, so far this week we've been talking about all the aspect of guys wanting to gain some extra muscle mass. Now, as a professional personal trainer, what are some of your principles when it comes to muscle gain?
Well, obviously discipline and consistency is key. Training at least 5 days a week, an hour a day. Weekends you normally take off, for recovery and growth. And then where eating is concerned, eating is key as well. You got to eat clean at least 5 days a week, and over Saturday or Sunday you can take 1 day off. You're going to have your cheat meal, and that is basically the key to building lean quality muscle.
Take your time mastering the beginner's moves before you tackle any advanced routines, and train from head to toe, focusing on every muscle group in between for a powerful, balanced appearance.
Now, Shameen, a lot of guys hit the gym, they want to gain muscle, they pick up the heaviest weights they can and completely forget about their form. How important is the correct form and also using the correct weights?
That is basically the most important, because a lot of guys go to gym, they train the ego and the joints instead of training the muscle. So for example, if you do say an incline dumbbell press, you got to use a weight that you feel comfortable with and that you can do at least say 6 to 8 repetitions comfortably, and the last 2 or 3 you got to squeeze out.
So take us through the exercise of an incline dumbbell press. What exactly should it look like?
You should make sure that you got the proper weight that you can perform the exercise properly with. You will set the bench on an incline that you feel it's comfortable for yourself. So when you lay down, your back is basically flat on the ground, feet firm on the ground. You will push the weight up, control it up to the top. When you drop it, down as fast as possible so you feel a nice stretch in the pec, and from there you push it up again and squeeze them at the top.
Stretch before and after your workout to keep the muscles flexible and prevent stiffness. Also, stay hydrated throughout your session and train to music to keep your motivation up.
So let's give the guys out there some tips, specifically when it comes to the chest muscles, the mirror muscles. They all want to build it. How should they go about it?
Well, you got to do about, say, anything between 4 and 5 different exercises. For example, you get your upper, middle, lower chest. Your upper chest, you're going to do a lot of incline movement just to build the upper section. For the middle, it's more your flat bench or dumbbell press, and then for the lower you can do anything on a decline like dumbbell or dumbbell flies or barbell press.
So it's very important to keep a balance between all those muscle groups.
Definitely, you can't just do one exercise for the chest. You got to do different exercise because you got to hit the 3 different heads basically.
So when exactly does muscle growth occur? Is it during workout or how does it work?
Look, when you actually train, you actually tear muscle, you break down muscle, you tear the muscle fibers, okay? And growth and recovery happens afterwards. And when you sleep, when you rest, that is when growth and recovery takes place. So a lot of people has got this misconception when they train, they're actually growing, but it's only the blood flowing through the muscle that gives you that pump. After you stop training for, say, about an hour or 2 after that, everything just basically go back to normal again. So the important period is afterwards. It's when you rest, when you sleep. That is the most important period.
So do not overtrain and make sure you're getting at least 7 hours of shut-eye a night. Try not to miss workouts and keep a journal of all your lifts and exercises.
And when it comes to supplementation, I hear a lot about pre-workout supplementation and also intra-workout supplementation. What exactly are those? You
get your pre-workout, which is your USN Anabolic Nitro X. You will take it about half an hour before training. What it does, it actually enlarges the blood vessels, transporting more nutrients into the muscle. So when you train, you will have muscle tearing pumps, vascularity that comes out, and your endurance and your energy basically goes through the roof.
So what supplementation would you advise for guys hitting the gym for the first time wanting to gain some muscle?
I will advise as a pre-workout, your Anabolic Nitro X, and then as an intra-workout, you will use your BCAA Vitargo, which basically when you train, you break down muscle, and your BCAA Vitargo, it's basically your leucine, isoleucine, valine, your glutamine, and it's got Vitargo in as well. And while you're breaking down the muscle, you're feeding the muscle immediately with all the amino acids to help with growth and recovery.
Supplements work best for those who train hard, eat well, and rest enough. Shameen follows a very disciplined lifestyle, choosing nutritional supplements that are pure, safe, and effective.
So Shameen, just to sum it up, what should the supplementation routine look like for a guy stepping into the gym for a first time, wanting to gain some muscle mass when it comes to pre-workout supplementation and also intra-workout supplementation?
Well, for the guy that they want to put in a lot of calories basically during the workout, instead of the BCAA Vitargo, you can use the anabolic amino grow. And then as a pre-workout as well, the 17 testomethoxy you can use, instead of the anabolic Nitro X basically. That will be your pre-workout and then your intra-workout as well.
Building muscle is a marathon, not a sprint. Tune in again tomorrow for more tips from Shameen. In the meantime, join the USN SA page on Facebook.